All right, let's do a clap sync. Ready? One,
Three,
two, oh,
two.
okay. One.
All right.
Three, okay, three,
one,
two, what?
two.
Shut up. I hate you. Go for it.
Here, you do the clap sync.
All right. 3, 2, 1. You're awful.
That was off. That was definitely off.
Did you clap?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, I didn't hear you clap.
I snapped.
Oh, that's not going to help me. That's not going to do anything. I can't
right.
hear a snap.
I'll yell. Okay, 1 second. Let me put the mic down. All right, count it again.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Did you clap?
I got it that time. Yeah, I clapped right in front of that mic. Right in front of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So why don't we jump right in? Jake, before this episode, and we were actually talking about this before the episode.
Oh, were we really?
Why don't we talk about building a vibe?
Building a vibe. I would say if first of all, let's read each other's vibes. I would say your vibe is goofy. Let's see. If I had to do 3, I'd say goofy, friendly, and I can't think of the right word for it, but like knowledgeable. Okay, knowledgeable. Goofy, friendly, and knowledgeable.
Thank you.
And then number 4 is annoying, but the first 3 are really nice. So I thought I'd do those ones.
All right, the first 3 are really nice. Well, I'll take it. I'll take annoying as number 4. I'm sure plenty of times annoying has been the number 1. So
did we even intro ourselves, or did we just jump into the vibe?
Well, first before we can do that, I have to rate your vibe.
Oh yeah, what's my vibe? Vibe check me, bro.
Your vibe would be cool.
Cool. That's hot.
Radio host.
Okay.
Cool radio host. Kind of like a greaser vibe.
Greaser?
Yeah, like if you're wearing like a leather biker jacket, I could see you on like a motorcycle.
That's a huge compliment, actually, because usually I get like nerdy is in there, so thank you. I'll take that.
And then nerdy would be like number 4.
Number 4. Okay, nerdy's number 4. I'll take that. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Only TikTok podcast. I'm joined by our fearless leader. That was your cue, leader.
Hey, it's me, Disney Joey. I've changed my name.
Identity crisis.
Who am I?
No, I just wanted to make it more accurate since my name's Joe, so it makes more sense for Joe to be in the name.
Yeah, Disney Alexi was kind of goofy.
Yeah, it was. It was original. So maybe we could talk about that too.
Oh, I'm Jake. I'm Jake Trumper, by the way.
And this is Jake.
Before Joe just didn't introduce me. That's fine. I gave you...
Well, I was about to.
That's fine. I just called you our fearless leader, and I got nothing in return. It's fine.
Thank you.
Fine.
And Jake, our fearless leader, Joe.
Nope.
And we're off to a great start. This is the smart, witty, clever, socially knowledgeable
Greaser
Jake Trumper 44
podcast.
Where did 44 come from, by the way?
That was my number in every sport I ever played throughout middle school and high school.
Oh, so you and Barack Obama both 44.
Yes, sir. Also, Floral is not here for this episode, by the way, guys. She was ate by alligators, so...
Yeah, you might be confused because at the beginning of the episode, you heard her talk and everything, but we edited that in after the fact. She's not actually here.
Oh, was I not supposed to say she's not here? Were we supposed to just lie and pretend like she was here the whole time?
No, she's not going to be here. She's not going to be saying anything. There won't be many more references to Floral. At times, you'll hear her speak, but it's all edited in after the fact.
She's here in spirit.
So she's here in spirit, and you'll
God
be
bless.
hearing her talk, but she's not actually here. She'll be responding to some things that we say,
Hi, guys.
but I assure you, it's all edited in after the fact.
That's funny. That's the most. All right, let's talk about setting a vibe.
Okay, so all we need to do is buy a plane ticket to Europe?
And even just now when she responded, she's still not here. It's going to sound like it sounded like she was just now, but she's not actually really.
All right,
anyway, yeah.
You're giving a chaotic energy vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall.
You're breaking the fourth wall. No, let's talk about setting a vibe, because I feel like every channel needs a vibe. If we had to judge our own vibe of our own channel, I'd say my vibe is probably like nice, friendly, and like opening to anyone.
Yeah, Jake, you have a very pleasant vibe. Like I could see why you're a radio host.
Thanks. Wow.
Wow.
All right, what do you put as your vibe?
What I'm going for is chaotic, neutral, friendly, entertaining, funny, That's primarily what I'm going for. Just like ridiculous.
And dude, that's working for you too.
Thank you. So before this, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was how to build a vibe.
Yes, yes. That comes with picking a niche first, finding out what kind of content you're making, and then how you want to present the content. So if you're doing like cosplay, how do you want to present that cosplay? Are you playing more rough characters, nicer characters, or if you're doing those two twin guys, they got their popularity by doing like the what was it, like thugs and mafia members, and now they're just getting a ton of hate because now they just went back to comedy. It's because they set their vibe as like badass thug guys, and now they're back to doing like ridiculous comedy. And I don't think it's bad by any means, but I think they set their vibe, and when you change your own vibe and your own niche, you're going to get a lot of backlash.
So choose a subject and be consistent.
Can I actually go on a little tirade for a second about this?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, so this is the crazy part about setting your vibe. Is there's the saying, you live long enough, you either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And right now we are seeing a huge flux of people becoming villains that I don't think deserve to be villains. They just misset their vibe. On YouTube, people like iDubbbz right now, iconic names, now just getting wrecked by so many people because the vibe of this guy who couldn't be offended by anyone, the guy who offends, now gave off a vibe of being offended. And then you go to that Margot girl, the one who did, her name is Margot, not Wells Fargo or whatever. She was huge. She became iconic. Everyone loved her singing. Then she started changing up her vibe a little bit. Everyone said it was Lele Pons vibes and started hating her. She sees her. It's this flux of just, and it's like, can you change your vibe successfully enough so you become loved again? Or now are you just permanently the villain forever? And it's something that has really been messing with my head a lot, actually.
I fractured my ankle in a couple places.
Yeah, and I agree with what Floral also just said. I'm gonna put something in there.
What is she gonna say to that? How do you respond to that? Are you gonna tell her what I was saying?
No, I'm gonna find something from another clip, and it's gonna be like, yeah, I agree with Jake on this one.
I hate you.
You're like, yeah.
What if she doesn't agree with me? But
maybe I won't even put anything in there. I'll just leave this whole thing in.
I hate you. Have you noticed though, so many creators that have been around for so long, or like when new creators too, Chris Hemsworth, when he came onto YouTube and started calling out Onision, people loved it, but now people are getting tired of it. People are like, okay, now you're just milking it for money. Like, have you noticed a lot of people are starting to get hate? Like they're falling because their vibe is changing, or their vibe that originally was like, it was a fake vibe, so now people don't like it. Have you noticed that at all?
That they have a fake vibe?
That they either had a fake vibe or they're changing their vibe, and either people have caught on or people are angry that they changed their vibe.
Here's an interesting idea. I have never changed my vibe. I've always gone for the chaotic, neutral, funny, entertaining vibe, just ridiculous. But I've changed my name several times. And your name is kind of associated with you, but both times, recently I had Disney in my name. So I have like a Disney vibe. People, so you can do different changes without changing your vibe. Your vibe is something different.
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about the parts of the vibe, maybe, like the objective part, like your name.
Oh, yeah.
Your profile picture.
Oh, yeah.
Your filters and effects that you use are all parts of your vibe, right? It all goes into it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and TikTok freeze frames your face. And if you go look through them, a lot of the time, a lot of my stuff starts on my face. I notice a lot of stuff doesn't start on your face. So that part already sets the vibe that you're someone who like shows things. Mine is, it's always set on my face. So it's like, oh, this guy's like talking or doing a recreation. And your face, you make a lot of similar facial expressions because by the time you reach a certain age, around age 15, your body, you already have intense muscle memory. So like facial expressions, facial stuff. So if you go look on your TikTok, your face is probably making a lot of similar stuff already. So it's one of those interesting things right there. That's the first thing someone sees that's already setting your vibe. Joe, what are you typing?
One of our guests is in the chat. Soda Pop is in the chat.
Oh, they made
now.
it in the chat. Oh, they made it in the chat now. Oh,
Soda
beautiful.
Pop,
They're
who,
here.
depending on when this episode comes out, is either going to be one of our upcoming guests or may have been one of our previous guests, depending on when this episode gets released.
Oh, cool. Because we're almost done with the vibe check. We could probably start wrapping up our vibe check.
We haven't even gotten started. Oh my goodness.
Oh God. I feel bad. I feel bad making Soda Pop wait.
Well, she's either waited 10 minutes now or will wait, depending on if this episode came out yet, right?
Okay, shut up. What else do you want to talk about with vibes?
So, can you force a vibe?
Oh my God, yes. There's so many people out there who, that Candy Ken or whatever his name is with his sister, they force that creepy, chaotic vibe. If you see them in person, they're weird, but they're not as chaotic as they are. People force vibes all the time, and those are the people that get that. Lele Pons forces her vibe. It's the thing, though, a forced vibe, for some reason, kids don't pick up on, but once you get a certain age, you pick up on it. And the problem is sometimes your forced vibe or personality starts to take over, and you become, I think Jake Paul and Logan Paul started out with a fake vibe. Jake Paul never grew out of it, and Logan Paul did, and Jake Paul is still seen as like an enemy. People dislike Jake Paul much more than Logan Paul now, even though Logan Paul has debatably done worse. It's just Logan Paul has changed his personality and his vibe, and Jake Paul hasn't. He's stayed in the past and gets more hate for it.
You're right. You don't have to be genuine to be successful. There's certainly examples of people who have been successful and had some type of vibe, and it wasn't genuine. And sometimes it gets picked up on, and you're less successful because of it, maybe. I think that the more genuine you can be in a general sense, the more people are going to like you and respond to what you're creating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
However, you can fake a vibe. You know, it is a vibe is really comprised of these certain elements. So it's like step one, choose what vibe you want to go for.
Yeah.
Choose your niche and be consistent.
Yeah.
Step two, do the things that implement that. You know, your profile picture, what you choose as your filters and captions, and everything you can think of goes into your vibe.
Yeah.
Your energy that your aura. You know.
Yeah.
Your aura, he says.
Aura,
yeah. No, I'd debatably say if you force your vibe, it might help you succeed faster because it probably will get you more attention, but in the long run will not lead to longevity of success.
Which brings us to our next topic. Should you force a vibe? Of which the answer is yes. Right, Jake?
No. Oh.
No.
I'm a strong opposer of that. Be genuine. Be genuine. People love to see. Here's the thing.
I'm going to layer us talking over each other to make it sound more like a lot of people.
We're arguing?
Yeah. I might do a lot of a lot of different variations to make it sound like a lot of people are weighing in. No.
Here's the thing. Both work. People hate a fake vibe, but will pay attention to it and watch it because it's interesting, because it's not human nature to continuously, successfully fake something. Usually it slips. But now that we've got this whole thing of YouTube where you can edit out when it slips out, now this whole video, or with TikTok, you can edit out when the vibe isn't there. You're making minute-long videos max. You can fake it so easily, and people are genuinely interested in it. It's going to probably make you successful faster, but lead to your downfall happening faster. And
yeah,
I mean, you saw it with Jake Paul. He gets into Vine success immediately, YouTube success, tries to take it to TV, fails immediately, gets kicked out of Disney Channel, not successful. Like, still successful, but not the success that I imagine he was hoping for when it came to TV.
No. Why is that? Did people not like his lack of genuineness?
Fake vibes, bro. Fake vibes. It became him. This cockiness, arrogant self became. You see the same with like Rice Gum, and you're seeing it a lot with TikTokers as well. They start adapting to. They're like, oh, this vibe, people love it. I was faking it at first, but I'll make this vibe my personality as well. So now it's my personality and my vibe, and then they start using it in the real world, and that stuff doesn't make you successful in the real world.
You know what it reminds me of? Early 2000s reality TV shows like Jersey Shore and A Bachelor, where people go on and they have this fake, their whole personality is just being a dick or whatever. They just go to the gym all the time, and that, so that's like kind of what I get reminded of sometimes on TikTok when you have these people.
I loved Jersey Shore. I just wanted to say that. Okay, continue.
It was entertaining, but but the type of person that's on it. You wouldn't want to be on Jersey Shore, right?
Oh, no, and I couldn't tell you what any of them are doing now.
Snooki has a podcast apparently, or at least she did like a year and a half ago when I discovered it.
Huh. I did not know that. I mean, I've seen the pause ones, and the only comments I see on the pause ones now are like, this trend died a week ago. I hate this trend. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and it's not very good. Ours is better edited than hers.
Are you serious? How is that even possible?
It's not very good.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, it's like she recorded it outside in the windy desert of the Sahara or something, or like in Dubai outside or something.
I feel like she'd probably be more likely in Dubai than the Sahara.
So anyway, I guess what we're saying is don't have a fake personality.
Don't be fake.
You should have a vibe, and you should do a vibe that's genuine for you, but you shouldn't be fake about it.
Could not agree more.
All right. And lastly, let it be natural. Just, that's basically what we just talked about. So that pretty much would be just, Jake, what would you say about whether or not you should be natural?
If you want people to love you, you got to love yourself, be natural, and accept yourself, and put out content that you like watching and that you like creating. Love yourself. Don't let the haters get to you. Don't try to force a vibe because other people want you to be a different vibe. Be your own vibe, and you'll find the love in yourself, and others will follow you and love you for that.
Yeah, and just to wrap it up, I remember in the late 90s, I was interested in celebrity culture, right? The Backstreet Boys were huge.
How old were you in the late 90s? I was like 1.
At the turn of the millennium, I was 8, I think.
Oh, I was 2.
Even in like 2002, I remember noticing for the first time that these celebrities were people that you would look up to. And I remember kind of questioning why.
Why?
And I was like, well, people want to be like them, or they want to be around them. These are these likable people.
What does it mean to be a likable person?
So in your videos, to have a positive vibe, you want to be just a positive person and be more likable, and people are going to follow you more, versus if you have bad vibes. I mean, you're being like a negative person. Maybe you're complaining too much. And I'm a fan of a little complaint. I think it can be hilarious. But if all of your videos are just like yelling and shouting and that's your vibe, if that's genuinely you and you want to do that, that's like cool. Go ahead and have your negative vibes. But that's just something to consider. Or versus if you want to be like putting out positive vibes, I think people are going to respond to that a little bit better.
Agreed.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, wow. I think we had a real heartfelt video on this one.
I mean, let's not pat ourselves on the back too much, Jake. Floral.
I think we did an amazing job.
We didn't really give Floral a chance to say anything.
No.
I think this was the best video we've ever made.
Oh, wow. That's very mean to say.
I was joking. That was a joke. That was such a joke. Oh my God. Do not cut out me saying that was a joke.
I'll take that was a joke and I'll put it after something nice you say about Floral.
I'll be like, Floral is a huge part of this podcast, and she genuinely gives a great separate opinion from me, which I've noticed, and I've always appreciated that.
And I'm going to put, that was a joke. That was a joke.
No, I hate you. I hate you. All right. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Right. I am Jake Trumper, TRUEMPER. I'm on like every social media platform there is, so if you just type that in, you'll probably find me.
And I am Disney Joey on TikTok, and I also do a podcast with Lars called The First Podcast at t1podcast.com. Our Discord server is discord.t1podcast.com. Just go to t1podcast.com.
All right. Time is up, actually. We are going to have to cut off that last one. Everyone disregard that last shout out. I was joking. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be a jerk to end it all for you. You're doing too good of a job. I had to ruin it for you.
And you can find me on TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram as Floral, and buy things from my online shop, which is www.shopqueso.com, which is spelled KSO, not QUESO. Baby, come give me something, oh, something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh.
All right, I'm going to stop recording now.